Facebook Live time.
Jessie sounded really excited.
I'm Danielle.
Jessie.
And Jessica.
You see her fingers behind the camera today.
Bianca is not here today. She should be off the airplane by now. She's heading to what's normally sunny Florida, but I think it's a little bit chilly there.
Unfortunately, not the best time to go since it's not, she's not going to come back with a suntan. But, at least it'll be a little warmer than here because I don't know where everybody else is, but it's freezing here in Jersey. We have snow on the ground. The wind chill is ridiculous, and that's why we're doing hoodies today, because this is definitely hoodie weather. If you don't have a hoodie on, like I don't right now, you'd be freezing. And that's why this is the greatest heat source ever, right here.
Which is funny because Danielle usually doesn't like that spot, and she's enjoying it today.
Under the heat press today. Jessie still has her hoodie on.
Freezing. I'm like, I can't take this off.
Midge said, hi, girls, from cold, snowy North Carolina.
Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of places got snow off the East Coast. Karen says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello from Virginia, from Brian. So we're at
Hello,
about 27. If you want, you can share this out. Show your friends and your customers what you are able to do for them.
And this is just to kind of show you, this is one that we've already printed. We customized the name on the front with vinyl, and then we did a custom transfer on the back with one of our custom transfers. So Plastisol ink, so this is not vinyl, but ink. So you can definitely see that you can do a double-sided hoodie. The secret to pressing on hoodies is the pressing pillows. You need the pressing pillows because, it's great when you have a big hoodie that you're doing and that these two items can be off your heat press platen. But when you're doing like an itty bitty hoodie like this one, there's no way around all this stuff. So your pressing pillows is going to be the way that you do that. You never, ever, 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 ever want this hood or these, strings or this pocket to be on the press with no pressing pillow. Why? Because when you lay this down, this is so thick and this has an edge to it that when you press it, well, that really won't work because you have the string there, but when you press it down, the very first thing that your top platen is going to hit is going to be this ridge. It will not be your transfer. So if this is in your way, your transfer is going to be affected and it's not going to give you a smooth, clean, even print. Now, you're saying, oh, I'm doing the back of the hoodie, who cares? Well, the back of the hoodie still has the pocket coming on the platen. So if I were to have done this without the use of my pressing pillow, this bottom portion, or right here where the ridge is, would not have worked. I would have seen the ridge come through. It would have given me a gap of kind of air, I guess, because when you push this down, your heat press is obviously going to stay flat, but there's going to be a gap where this goes down and then on this other side. So the first thing that's going to hit your top platen is going to be this ridge, and then that's going to affect your transfer on either side of the ridge. All right, so how do you do this? Let's show you.
And Judy, the difference between vinyl and ink is an actual ink, and vinyl is more of a material, so they break down differently. They both last the lifetime of the garment, but with ink, you're going to get more of a detailed transfer. With vinyl, it's down to what you can curve and outline.
Okay, so I have my hoodie on my platen, and we're going to do one of our stock transfer designs, a Cuno Moscato. It means drink wine. So
Yes.
This is my hoodie that I get to decorate and will wear after this presentation today for the rest of the day, since I am cold wearing a t-shirt at the office. Okay. Get that off there.
Thank you, Nathan. He's putting the links up, and I like your new profile picture. Butch said, hey, y'all, from the Polar Cap in New Jersey. People from Chile, Florida, the Arctic, Colorado. Hello, all.
Okay, so I have my pressing pillow, and you can already see, I don't know if you can zoom in here, but see, pressing pillow, ridge. so far away from each other that this is never ever going to touch my platen. The very first thing that's going to touch the platen is where my pillow is.
Jamie, the transfer that Danielle is about to apply is made out of plastisol ink. It is a high-grade commercial ink. So it's very similar to screen printing. So it's just like screen printing right on to the shirt.
All right, let's just make sure I am straight and even here. And the hoodies are bigger. It's always tough to make sure you're straight, but that seems like it's okay. All right, my hood is away. My string is away. I think I'm as even as I could possibly be. And we're gonna press. We're at 325 for 7 seconds. That's what it says on our website, so that's what I'm doing. Ta-da! Done. Oh, that looks weird.
Later.
And there we go. Am I straight?
Yes.
Yes. So new sweatshirt for me. All right, but you can see it's nice and clean. There's nothing, you know, even though this was on the platen, it didn't matter. This wasn't affected. We're nice, clean, good transfer. On to the next one.
Jamie, we could produce custom screen printed transfers for you from the plastisol ink. If you have an inkjet or laser printer, we sell transfer paper that you can put inside of your printer depending on
You know what?
the brand of it.
We'll do the other one first.
And then the sublimation ink that Nathan put the link up for, that's for specialty printing, like on 100% polyester. In the color white or very light. So those are your different options. If you want to give us a call at 1-800-678-8289 or shoot us an email at service@proworldink.com, then we can explain that a little bit further for you.
Okay. So, hoodies with zippers. So this is not only a hoodie with a seam for a pocket, but it also has a zipper. We're gonna do a mixed media transfer that we have. It actually has cheer on the bottom, but I cut cheer off, so just to have the love. We're gonna kind of put that right where we want it. You just peel this off first.
And this is also one of our already created stock designs that are ready to just be pressed on.
Okay. Sometimes the glitter material is a bit thicker, so it's gonna sort of maneuver a little bit. So you just wanna kinda push that where you want them and then stick it. The V looks fine. Stick that one, and oh. A little L. Is there any questions out there while I'm modifying? Okay. And we're gonna take it and we're gonna flip it.
No, we were answering them as we went.
Okay. All right. The key for this, get off your zipper. Make sure you're straight here.
Yes, you don't want to go over the zipper because whatever the product is, whether it's ink, whether it's rhinestone, whether it's vinyl, if you go over that zipper, it will break.
Say, am I straight? That looks straight. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's get this in here. I want that off. I want my pillow in. Oh, too tiny. This one.
And the pressing pillows do come in a variety of sizes, so you could do smaller shirts.
You know what? I'm gonna need that
You
bigger
can
one.
even do like baby onesies, A-line shirts, tank tops. We have the one that you could do sleeves or legs. And then we have the large one for these larger shirts and hoodies and sweatshirts.
Okay. Now, another good thing about using the pressing pillow versus like another thing like the perfect pads that we have is that the pressing pillow is going to allow the zipper to go into the pillow and let these other areas take over. So this pocket is on my press and my pillow is right here, but it's going to push it down so that this area can get transferred properly. Okay, we're going to go for it. I'm still at about 325. I'm doing about 15 seconds. And this is like a warm peel, so we're gonna just kind of leave it be for a little bit and then peel it. So like wait a couple, like 3 to 5 seconds.
And keep in mind, when using pressing pillows, you do have to adjust the pressure. You just want to adjust it to the left slightly and test it out, because you still want to have a heavy amount of pressure, but the amount of pressure will need to be a lighter to go with the actual pressing pillow.
And I see that one of my little rhinestones didn't make it. I had a feeling. I don't know if you could see that against my gray.
You can see it.
Okay, so what do? Well, I did say that I had the other half of the transfer here with cheer on it. And we do sell these rhinestones loose as well. You're going to pluck one of them off. And you're gonna, I don't know, Jess, if you want to zoom in here. So you can see, that's my missing stone there.
Yep, and this is great troubleshooting technique.
Place your stone where you want him. Oops, flipped him. Get back.
Glue side down.
Yes. Shiny side up. This is great also that you're on a pressing pillow too, because I just slid it around, moved it in, and I do need this. Way to go, Jessie. She's like, I'm right on top of this.
And now we're going to use another product we recommend, the item number 1191.
Look at Jess. She's got this.
Our non-stick sheet.
And again, press it for, again, we're just going to do 10 seconds. So so that way I can make sure that that rhinestone is going to stick properly. And there it is. Perfect. And that's how you fix your rhinestone transfers when they don't all press. And look how great that looks.
Very, very nice.
And the zipper still works. Also a very good feature with a zip-up hoodie. But that worked out really well. We didn't take any ink or any part of the transfer to go over the zipper, because it's going to crack if you do that. So try not to do that. But if you had, let's say you wanted to do like that Hakuna Matata transfer on here, you would physically have to cut the transfer. So that way your ink didn't crack when it hit the zipper part. So cut it in half, lay them down, press it, and then peel both sides off. So that way you're still fine at the zipper area, but you know that when you're done, you can unzip it and not affect your ink. Okay, so what do you do for itty bitty? Itty bitty hoodie. We're gonna do the same thing. This one's got a lot of stuff going on. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the vinyl on this one, and I'm gonna just unzip it, because who needs all that? Like I don't want this on the platen, because it's just gonna get in my way. All right, and anybody out there that has a child knows you need their name on everything, or it's never coming home with you. So we're just gonna personalize this little hoodie here. That looks fine to me. And then I'm just gonna use this side.
Do you know what the pillows are made out of? I know the outside are made out of like Teflon non-stick sheets. Do you know what's inside?
Like, I want to say like not styrofoam. Oh God. What is it called? It's a squish. It'll come to me. Give me a minute. I'm not sure.
That was a big question we're getting, and also a lot of people wanted to know what to do if your design does go over the zipper. If it does go over the zipper, what I recommend, I don't know if Danielle has a different recommendation, but you physically cut that transfer if it's able to be, like if it's letters or something, or even if it's a design. You want to cut it because it's not going to make it over top of that zipper. It's just going to get broken up either way. So if you want to physically cut it so when they close their zipper, it still matches up, that's what I would recommend.
Okay, so itty bitty, and that would be my recommendation as well. To cut it, especially if it's vinyl, just cut that, slice it. All right, we're gonna hope it doesn't move. We're just holding the edges here, watching my fingers.
Careful.
No, just kidding.
We're
glitter
my
vinyl.
favorite thing.
Glitter vinyl, so we're at the temperature that we need, about 10 seconds. And perfect. How simple and easy and now adorably cute is this hoodie?
Yes.
So cute.
Can we get some hearts?
All right, but so how do you do? So we showed you pocket, full front with a zip down, full front with hood. I feel like I just want to like put this on now. Like, okay, and you do the back the same way you do the front. So you still need that pressing pillow. You're going to use the pressing pillow that fits the transfer you're doing. So
we're getting a lot of hearts. I'm loving the love.
So for this one especially, like this, that one, I did drop that one. But like this design is too big for this pressing pillow. They come in a pack of 4. So that's why you'd have to go with this one. So that way you know your design is within this space, and that pressing pillow is going to be, it's going to get this out of the way for you. So this is the one you need for that. Now, sleeves. We have pre-made sleeves on our website. They're sleeve prints. They're made this way. So how you would do a sleeve is the same way you do, any of these with the pressing pillows. You would slide your pressing pillow, the sleeve pressing pillow, within your sleeve area of your hoodie. The way I can actually go in here.
Betty, that depends on your design. In most cases, all hoods do cover the back designs until the hood is on. But if it's something that the customer would prefer to go lower down, then in that case, I would just recommend putting your hood down to see how far it drops and then putting it under there.
Oh, yeah. Like for the back of the hood here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have... This is like so awkward. Like, what do you do? Okay, so here's our pressing pillow. Here's our sleeve. And you just follow the seam of your hoodie, and then you just print your transfer here. I'm not going to print on this particular sleeve because it won't really go with the theme of this hoodie. But you would cut this, place it here, and then you're ready to heat press. So that's all you do. It's no different than any of these other pressing pillows that we use or other methods. But you would just use the pressing pillow that matches what you're doing. So we need the sleeve pressing pillow, or this could also be the pant leg pressing pillow, to get that design in the right spot for you. Because you don't want to take your sleeve and go like this and say, well, this will be fine. It could be, but you have wrinkles. There's a lot of maneuvering. This might not be as long because you might be working with a smaller, this one probably would be the best, like a smaller one like this, and now this is going to be in the way, or the seam of your arm area would be in the way. So you don't want that, and you don't want to have to kind of maneuver it around the platen. So just get one of these pressing pillows, and then that way that avoids all the maneuvering. You know it's going to be in the right spot. You know that you don't have to adjust it so much, and it's easy. So grab this pack of 4 pressing pillows, and you are good to go with any hoodie you print on.
Joe says, how come I still get Scorch box on 50/50 hoodies as low as 310 degrees and I do a 6-inch drop? Someone did ask him in the comments if he's using a cover sheet, non-stick sheet, but he did not answer. So that's important too. But it's just the nature of the polyester material. Some of them are just, depending on the color too, can leave that mark on there. But that is the best way to go, to try to cover it with the non-stick sheet or a Teflon sheet.
Yeah, and as you can see, this is a 50/50 blend sweatshirt, and we didn't get scorch marks at all. You can't even tell where I printed it. So just make sure that you're starting with a good quality fabric. These are Gilded Heavy Blend. Make sure you start well, and make sure that also, it might not be scorch marks. It could just be that moisture in the fabric that's changing color. So especially reds. I see this on red a lot. That area, wherever the platen is, it will turn a darker red color. So that's something that will, as you have it sit there and cool down, it will go away. Or the first wash, it will go away. It's that first initial, wow, this is hot kind of thing on your sweatshirt, and all that extra moisture. So that could be the color variance that you see as well.
Yeah, or maybe if it's scorching it, I would get a temperature gun if you don't have one already and check that your temperature is really reading at 310 and maybe lessen your pressure. That's the only thing I could think of. If not, then you may want to test on some other material shirts, see if you're getting that problem still. If you are, then you may want to contact the manufacturer of the machine.
Any other questions? No? Well, that was quick, easy. We're going to go bundle up because it's super cold.
Yes.
And we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.